Welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, the ultimate destination for motorcycle enthusiasts, where we dive deep into the most talked about machines on two wheels. Today, we're putting the spotlight on a bike that merges the classic soul of motorcycling with the innovations of the modern age, the 2025 Yamaha SR 600. It's a motorcycle that carries forward a legacy rooted in the pure essence of riding, and in this video, we're going to examine every curve, every bolt, and every roar of this machine in incredible detail. As you stand in front of the 2025 Yamaha SR 600, there's no mistaking its heritage. It's a nod to the golden age of motorcycles, yet refined with today's technology. The front end welcomes you with a circular LED headlamp enclosed in a polished chrome bezel, echoing the styling cues of vintage Yamaha singles. It's simple, elegant, and undeniably retro. The light itself, however, is anything but old school. It uses adaptive lighting technology that adjusts intensity and spread based on speed and lean angle, adding an extra layer of safety and visibility, especially on winding roads at night. Just above the headlight sits a neatly tucked, minimalist instrument pod, fully digital, but styled like a traditional analog unit, giving you all the vital data without overwhelming the visual aesthetic. Moving slightly lower, the front fender is a finely crafted piece, shaped from brushed aluminum that adds to the bike's authentic metal feel. The telescopic forks are finished in matte silver, subtly contrasting the gloss black of the frame. Yamaha has opted for a 41mm front fork with enhanced rebound and compression settings, ensuring the front suspension delivers a composed ride over bumpy terrain while retaining that raw feedback riders crave. The 18-inch front wheel wrapped in a classic tread-patterned tire completes the picture. It's not just about looks, it offers solid grip on both paved and gravel roads, making the SR 600 as versatile as it is stylish. Glide your eyes across to the side and you're met with the bike's most captivating view. The tank, sculpted with deliberate curvature, flows seamlessly into the single-piece, tuck-and-roll style seat. The paint options for 2025 include three stunning finishes: royal maroon, deep navy metallic, and a classic silver-black dual-tone. Each comes with hand-painted pinstripes and vintage Yamaha tank badges that really pop under the sun. The tank itself holds 15 liters of fuel, with ergonomics designed to grip perfectly with your knees whether you're sitting upright or leaned into a sweeping corner. The engine is housed proudly in the center, not hidden but celebrated. It's an air-cooled, single-cylinder 589cc four-stroke engine. Yamaha made the deliberate decision to retain air cooling for authenticity but backed it up with an oil cooler to maintain temperature stability in modern riding conditions. The engine block is powder-coated in black with polished cooling fins, true to its retro DNA. The cylinder head, in raw aluminum, adds to the contrast and gives the power plant an almost mechanical sculpture look. From the side, you can appreciate the SR 600's near-perfect proportions. It's long and low without appearing stretched. The chrome exhaust curves with classic grace along the right side, ending in a wide cone-style muffler that emits a soulful thump. It's not just sound, it's voice. And it's one of the defining traits of this machine. This thump isn't artificially engineered through speakers or baffling trickery. It's the natural rhythm of a big-bore single working with a tuned exhaust. It pulses through your bones and reminds you why motorcycles used to be about feel, not just figures. Swing around to the rear and you're greeted by an elegantly minimal setup. The tail section is short and neat, with a duckbill-style seat cowl integrated into the design. The LED taillight is compact and echoes the round motif of the front. The rear fender, like the front, is shaped in brushed aluminum and mounts the license plate and indicators with classic flair. Yamaha has made sure not to over-modernize the back end. There's no oversized plastic mudguard or overly aggressive angles. Instead, it's tastefully restrained. The twin rear shocks are gas-charged, and their exposed springs offer a visual throwback while being finely tuned for real-world comfort and responsiveness. The seat height is set at an accessible 790mm, which means most riders can flat-foot with confidence at stops. Despite its vintage posture, the SR 600 is impressively accommodating for riders of various heights. The handlebar is a wide, flat unit that offers great leverage, especially when maneuvering at low speeds. Mirrors are round and chrome finished, offering a wide field of view and completing the classic cockpit look. Now, let's talk numbers. The 589cc engine produces approximately 46 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and a torque figure of 52 Nm peaking at just 4,000 revolutions per minute. That torque is what really defines the ride. You don't rev this bike to the moon, you surf its wave of torque, feeling each combustion stroke push you forward. It's a smooth yet tactile experience, ideal for both weekend escapes and city commutes. Yamaha has equipped the Senior 600 with a 5-speed transmission that shifts with precision. The gear ratios are spaced for real-world usability, a plenty of low-end grunt for urban riding, and a tall fifth gear that allows relaxed cruising at highway speeds. Performance-wise, the Senior 600 isn't a sport bike, and it doesn't pretend to be. Its charm lies in its delivery. From a standstill, it pulls cleanly and eagerly. 0 to 100 km per hour comes up in around 5.5 seconds, which is more than respectable for a big single. The top speed is around 160 km per hour, but honestly, you'll be having so much fun between 60 and 120 that chasing red lines will feel unnecessary. Engine vibrations are present, intentionally so, but Yamaha has refined them to be part of the remind you you're on a living, breathing machine. The braking system features a confident without being abrupt, matching the Senior 600's laid-back yet naked bikes. The damping is calibrated for a plush glide on imperfect roads, but firm enough to hold its line through and repeat. Whether you're exploring a coastal road or navigating urban lanes, it feels planted, intuitive, and deeply satisfying. Now let's talk pricing. Yamaha has positioned the Senior 600 strategically to appeal to both purists and modern riders. In the US market, the base model comes in at approximately $7,499, while in markets like Europe and Asia, the price varies slightly due to taxes and import duties, typically falling in the range of a negation 7,200 to a superscript 16.45 lakh. For that price, you are getting not just a motorcycle but an emotional connection, a piece of motorcycling history reimagined for today's roads. Yamaha offers a selection of genuine accessories for those who want to make the Senior 600 their own. You've got options like a Cafe Tilde copyright tracer seat cowl, brand mirrors, vintage-style leather saddlebags, and even an optional fly screen that blends with the bike's retro-modern motif. You can go full vintage or subtly enhance its functionality, it's up to you. Fuel economy is another feather in its cap. Thanks to the simplicity and tuning of the big single-cylinder engine, you can expect an average of 30 to 32 km per liter, or around 70 to 75 miles per gallon depending on riding conditions. Combined with the 15-liter tank, that gives you a real-world range of over 400 kilometers on a single fill-up. What Yamaha has achieved with the 2025 Senior 600 is more than just the return of a legend. It's a declaration that the spirit of motorcycling at the raw, analog, wind-in-your-face simplicity still matters. It proves that technology can be used not just to modernize, but to preserve. That it's possible to make a machine that feels like it's from another time, yet fits seamlessly into this one. In a world of increasing digital distractions and ultra-tech motorcycles, the Senior 600 reminds us of the joy found in every shift, every twist of the throttle, every echoing thump from that big-bore engine. It's the kind of bike that invites you to slow down, to appreciate the ride, to rediscover roads you thought you knew. If you're a rider who values soul over specs, character over curves, and connection over performance figures, then the Yamaha Senior 600 isn't just a bike, it's a calling. It's not for everyone. But if you get it, if it speaks to you, then you'll know it the moment you start it up. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha Senior 600. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Two Wheel Trends, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next in-depth review. Drop your thoughts in the comments. So what do you think about the Senior 600's blend of old and new? Would you ride one? We want to hear your take. Until next time, ride safe, ride often, and keep the passion alive. This is Two Wheel Trends, signing off.